All right, let's just jump right in. If you're listening to this right now, I want you to know it's probably not an accident. We're about to do something, well, pretty profound. We're going to dive into the architecture of your reality. We're talking about how to consciously reprogram your own subconscious mind to build the future you don't just want, but the one you actually deeply deserve. So I want you to think of this whole thing less like just information and more like a pact with yourself. It's a commitment to step really gracefully into your most abundant life in 2026. And look, this isn't some wishful thinking, fluffy stuff. No, this is about intentional, powerful creation. Okay, so let's get right into the heart of it. Have you ever wondered where your current reality actually comes from? I mean, really, for most of us, and I mean like 95% of us, we're just running on autopilot. We're being guided by these limiting subconscious programs that were pretty much written when we were kids. They're like these invisible scripts that are constantly telling us what we can and can't do, what we believe is even possible. And these old programs, they're not just harmless little ideas. They literally shape our lives. They are the root of so many of our struggles. But here's the kicker, the really powerful truth. They can be rewritten. Think of it like old software on a computer. Today, right now, we're intentionally hitting uninstall on those old beliefs and installing a brand new operating system, one based on unconditional worthiness. You've got to hear this. You were born deserving. You are miraculous. That's the new truth. So the big question is, how do we actually do this? How do we install this new program? Well, the secret, and this comes from the mystic Neville Goddard, it's all in the feeling. And the very first step, it's gonna sound a little weird, you have to stop chasing. You gotta release that desperate chase. Because think about it. When you're chasing something, you're basically screaming to the universe that you don't have it. You're vibrating with a sense of lack, which, guess what, just brings you more lack. This brings us to a really core idea from Neville Goddard. It's called assumption. And listen, this isn't about playing make-believe or faking it till you make it. No, it's about truly embodying the feeling of your wish already being a done deal, a permanent, established fact in your life. It's a huge shift, moving from the energy of wanting to the energy of already having. And this really nails the feeling we're going for. I mean, just imagine for a second, if that big vision you have for 2026 was already your reality right now, would you be anxious? Would you be frantically looking for signs that it's coming? No way. You'd feel this deep, quiet calm, a gentle knowing, a certainty. That feeling right there, that's where all the power is. Now, I know some of you might be thinking this all sounds a little out there, but this idea of feeling something into reality isn't just some old school spiritual philosophy. There's actual science to back this up. A real biological process is at play here. And the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza, he gives us the scientific blueprint for how we can literally, biologically change our reality just by changing our inner state. So what's the formula? It's actually super simple, but also incredibly profound. Think of it like a recipe. Step 1. You need a clear intention. Be specific. What is it you really want to create? Step 2, you combine that intention with an elevated emotion. We're talking about things like gratitude, joy, love. When you mix those two together, the clear thought and the high vibe feeling, that's when you start to produce a real, measurable effect on the world around you. So, let's peek under the hood and see what's actually happening inside your body when you do this. Here's the crazy part. Your body does not know the difference between a real-life experience and one that you are just intensely imagining and feeling. To your nervous system, that future you're imagining is happening right now. So what happens? You start broadcasting a brand new electromagnetic signature, a whole new signal. And your cells, your actual cells, begin to reorganize themselves to match this new energy. You are, quite literally, becoming a new person from the inside out. And if you think that's wild, get this. The energy coming from your heart is just unbelievably powerful. When you really lean into feelings like gratitude and love, your heart produces a magnetic field that can be measured up to 9 meters wide. That's like 30 feet. I mean, think about that. That's a huge broadcast signal you're sending out. It gives you a much bigger influence on the energy field around you, which helps you draw your intentions right to you. Okay, so we know we need that elevated emotion, but which one's the best? The easiest to get to? Honestly, it's gratitude. Gratitude is the fastest, most direct highway to raising your vibration and getting you lined up with the reality you want to create. So here's how you put this into practice, like today. It's not just about being grateful for what you already have. That's great, but we're taking it a step further. I want you to start practicing gratitude for the future you're creating. But, and this is key, you've got to do it in the present tense. I mean, feel the thankfulness for that amazing success, for that perfect health, as if you're staring at the proof right in front of you, as if it's already happened. All right, now we need to talk about something really important. This is probably the hardest part of the whole journey. It's that gap, the space between when you're doing all this inner work and when you actually see the results show up in your life. I call it the silence. And honestly, this is the spot where most people get tripped up and just give up. Because this is when that little voice of doubt starts to creep in, right? You've been doing the work, feeling grateful, holding the vision, but then you look around your physical world and nothing's changed. And that's when your mind starts whispering, see, this isn't working. You're just fooling yourself. This is a huge test. It's a test of your faith in your own power. So what's the move? What do? You don't fight those thoughts. Don't even try to argue with them. You just observe them. You see them for what they are, just old, outdated programming trying to get back in control. The best way to handle it is to just watch them drift by like clouds in the sky. You notice them, but you don't attach to them. You don't give them any power. And here's a massive reframe for you. That silence, it is not a sign that you're failing. It's the opposite. It's a sign that creation is happening behind the scenes. Think of it like this. The universe is literally reorganizing itself atom by atom to build a reality that matches the new you, the new signal you're sending out. It's not empty, it's a sacred, active pause. So the final piece of the puzzle is this. During that silence, you have to live as if. That's the mantra. So when you have to make a decision, big or small, just ask yourself this one simple question. What would the version of me who already has all this, what would they do? You start making your choices from a place of fullness and certainty, not from lack or neediness. That's how you lock in your new reality for good. Just remember this. You were born to live a life full of joy. Your worthiness, it's not something you ever have to earn. It's your birthright. It's time to claim this new reality. Feel it. Know with that deep, quiet calm we talked about that it's already on its way. In fact, it is already done.